we're going to do a quick reading here to help you reset your money frequency, your money aura. I'm getting the message from my guides that it's time for a little bit of a reset. It's time to release anything that is heavy, that is weighing you down, that is slowing down really your money manifestations is what's coming through. So let's start shuffling some cards. Let's see what we need to hear in order to help us reset our money frequency. Ooh, okay. We have Celestite, soothe your soul. Okay, so the message that's coming through to start us with is to remember that you are source energy. You are an extension of the divine. There is nothing that is off limits to you. All limitations that exist only exist within your mind, only exist within the stories you tell. So soothe yourself, soothe your soul, knowing that there's nothing, so we're saying there's nothing you have to do. There's nothing you have to do to be worthy of the money you desire. There's nothing that you have to figure out or get right. I'm getting that it's more about, can you get your energy right? Can you just come back home? It's not even getting your energy right. It's just coming back home to your natural state, of abundance, to remembering your place in this cosmic universe, in the infinite cosmos, as an extension of the divine, as a part of this universe, not apart from it, right? I love this card. We just got Sunstone, which says, take pleasure in the things you do. The path to you resetting your money frequency, the fastest way I'm getting for you to clear any blocks, anything that's stopping you from receiving the wealth you desire as fast as possible, is for you to start focusing less. So stop focusing on what doesn't feel good, on what you should do, on what feels like you have to worry about or stress about. And instead, can you take some of that energy away from there and put it more onto what you do enjoy, to the things that bring you pleasure. So even if this means that, you still have to go to the same job, or you still feel like you have to do the same things to make money, can you shift the underlying energy? Can you take your focus away from the things about the job or about the work that you don't like, and put a little bit more of it, even if it's just 50% of that energy that you're focusing on the things that bring you displeasure, can you shift that to the things that do bring you pleasure? So even if you don't enjoy the thing that you do to make money currently, can you shift your focus while you're doing that thing to the good parts about it, or to the fact that you do have an ability to bring in some money? Or can you bring your focus more to, I get to listen to music while I do my work, and I get to choose whatever I want to listen to, or I can take a break whenever I want, or I can go for a walk in this beautiful area, or any of the little things, even if they're not directly tied into what you're currently focusing on around money. Can you just bring it to, where can you bring in the element of pleasure, the focus of pleasure? It's going to reset your money frequency so quickly, because then when you're in the frequency, the energy of pleasure, and that's where your focus is, then you're a match for more things that will bring you more pleasure, like more money, like a different job opportunity, right? I'm seeing for some of you that this is really going to be like this daily refocusing, even in each moment, each hour, refocusing your energy into what brings you pleasure, and taking it away from what brings you displeasure and into what brings you pleasure. That is going to shift things so fast. I see you moving into a different income level, a different job for some of you, a different industry for some of you, different opportunities around money. I see that happening for you within a few weeks. Like, it can happen that fast. The more that you are constantly redirecting your energy, your focus away from what brings you displeasure to what brings you pleasure, the faster that you're gonna see things shift externally, right? I do see we have Tiger's Eye coming up, which is a great stone for prosperity, so that's exciting to see. But this says, overcome your fears. So sometimes when we do this process, right, when we have this process of shifting away from displeasure and into pleasure, that can stir up fear, can feel unsafe to not put all of our focus on the threats we feel we have, the limitations, the fear of what might come next, or what might not happen around money for us. But the universe saying, the more that you're fixated on and anchored into, I'm just getting this like anchor, like the more that you're anchored into fear, that fear is serving as an anchor, right? The more that you're allowing yourself to be anchored into what might go wrong or what might not happen in your favor, then the more you're actually anchoring yourself into that, right? And so the more that you can really soothe yourself and overcome the fears and focus on the things that bring you pleasure, just for pleasure's sake, like the faster you are going to move into more abundance. Wow, when we have golden healer quartz open the door, the more that the doors will open for abundance. This is beautiful. I also have Golden Healer right here on the desk with me. This is a crystal I channel with quite frequently. So that is really cool to see that card come up. This is going to open the door for so much abundance to come flooding in. Like, wow. This is such a simple mindset shift, right? A simple way to redirect your mind and therefore your energy around money. And it is going to open the door to so much more abundance. Like I was saying, it could happen in as short as just a few weeks for some of you. It is going to bring in so much more abundance. You are going to be kind of amazed at the power of your mind, right? And I get that this is all like, it's like, this is just the power of your mind. It's like I started off this reading, like you are naturally abundant, that abundance is your natural state. And coming back to that and realizing that all the lack, all the fear, all the limitation, it's perception, it's stories that you're telling. And when you can change that story just by shifting into more pleasure, to focusing on the things that bring you pleasure just a little bit more and a little bit more each day, wow, like it's a snowball effect and things happen very quickly. So this is very cool, very exciting to see. Ooh, we have Laamrian Quartz, practice patience. Be patient with yourself. I'm getting that for a lot of you, this frequency around money that you're carrying, this maybe, you know, way that you've been anchored into the fears, into the heavy energies around money, the illusions of scarcity or lack or being stuck in some way. I'm getting that those are all things that you've been maybe carrying for a while, which makes sense in our society, in our culture. We are deeply programmed with a lot of heavy energies around money. We are conditioned with these things. But again, they're illusions. They're not the truth. They're not your natural state at a soul level. So practice patience with yourself as you work on shifting your focus to more pleasure in your life, to things that bring you more pleasure just to focus on. Have patience with yourself if you catch yourself slipping out of it, putting your focus back on the things that bring you displeasure, back into the fears, back into the illusions. Don't beat yourself up. Don't beat yourself up. Just gently redirect yourself back to pleasure. Every moment is an opportunity, I'm getting from my guides. Every moment is an opportunity to choose pleasure, to choose a more pleasing thought, to choose something that feels better to you, to choose something that feels more in the frequency of abundance and joy and less in the frequency of displeasure and scarcity, right? So this is really beautiful, but it's just patience, right? And then we have chryso praise. I have this stone and yet I can't pronounce it. It says, allow yourself to receive. So I feel like this will be our last card because this feels incredibly aligned. So perfect. As you continue to shift into more and more pleasure, then open up and let yourself receive. I'm getting that whatever like actions you're doing on the surface level of things, whatever you're doing to make money right now, whatever thoughts you have, whatever irons you have in the fire, so the job applications you're sending out, the job hunt you're doing, the things you're launching in your business, the investments you have or that you're thinking of selling, or like the things you're thinking of making a move on. I get that you don't have to change any of those things unless it feels aligned to, right? Of course, always follow your intuition, but whatever you have that inkling to do, that nudge, it's like you're already in motion with the right things. You're already doing the right steps of the dance is what I'm getting. It's just the energy you're doing the dance with. So allow yourself to practice patience with yourself as you continue to turn to more and more pleasure, and then open up to receive. Oftentimes when we don't have the money we desire coming in right away, we think that means we're not doing the right thing. And so then we have to figure out the right thing and do it to get there. And we keep trying and trying. And this is where so much hustle and burnout comes from, is because we keep ourselves in this perpetual loop of doing another thing to see if that's the thing that gets the result we want. But that's not how it works. Sometimes you just have to give things the time to work, right? So this isn't to say you don't make any changes. Of course, if it's aligned to make changes to what you're doing, do that. But whatever feels like you're right where you need to be, this is confirmation that you are. And all that has to shift is the underlying energy. And from there, you'll get to start receiving more of the physical, external abundance that you're seeking. But it's not about necessarily doing something different. It's about doing what you're doing with a different energy, with the energy of pleasure, with the focus of pleasure. Right? This is how easy it can be to reset your frequency around money, to reset your point of attraction around money. So this is very exciting. I see big things coming, big doors opening to so much more money that you get to, that I'm seeing like the money pouring through those doors, right? Pouring through the doors and you receiving it. Like it's going to be amazing and mind-blowing, and it's going to be the simplest shift underneath it. But be patient with yourself. Be patient, because learning how to bring more pleasure into everything and focus from pleasure when you've been so conditioned, possibly your whole life, to see lack instead of abundance, to see displeasure instead of pleasure. That can take time to reprogram. So be gentle with yourself. Be patient. You've got this. You can do this. You are naturally abundant. That is the natural state of your soul. You are infinite in nature. On a soul level, you are eternal. There's nothing off limits to you, right? So come back to that. Refocus on pleasure and watch the money start to pour in. This is so beautiful, so exciting. Let me know below how this resonates for you. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel for future readings and other tools for abundance. If you also enjoyed this reading and you want to kind of like drench yourself in the energy of abundance, make it easier for you to find the frequency of pleasure and abundance in all that you do, that's exactly what I designed my Wealth Vibe membership for. Like, it is a space where it's only $25 a month. I keep it low cost so as many people can access it as possible, but it is filled with daily mini money readings from me to help you start your day off in alignment toward abundance. It is filled with, we have monthly challenges to help you up your money mindset and money manifesting game every month with different modalities and practices. We also have a money and spirituality book club in there. So many things, a thriving community of hundreds of like-minded individuals. So if you like this and you really want to just saturate yourself in the energy of abundance, in the frequency of it, master your ability to tap into your natural state and frequency of abundance and attract money, create wealth from that place, come join me in the Wealth Vibe. That link will be below. I'll also link the deck used below for you as well. Other than that, I hope you have a fantastic day. I hope you start to focus more on pleasure today. I'm excited to see what this unlocks for you and what money starts to pour through these doors that are going to open for you.